Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with another Microsoft Rewards punch card guide. So we've got a couple of new punch cards that have appeared in the Microsoft Rewards app today. Unfortunately, there are a lot of bugs in the Rewards app today, so this is not going to be a complete guide, but I will do my best to show you what needs to be done here. You can see kind of the weekly streak missing and the profile information missing at the top of the screen. So I will say take this guide with a grain of salt, because the Rewards Top 10 punch card actually doesn't show a second green check mark for me at the end of this video. I will show you an achievement that should work for this punch card, but just because of the funkiness in the app today and everything being kind of broken, I don't actually end up getting credit for the achievement at the end. I'm assuming that we will get credit for this achievement tomorrow, but just to be safe, I would probably wait until at least April 7th. Thursday, April 7th, to actually work on this achievement and get this Rewards Top 10 punch card finished. So that being said, like I said, take this with a grain of salt, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the achievement that should work for this and give you a guide on how to complete this punch card once things are working more correctly in the Rewards app again. Alright, so if we go over to the Microsoft Rewards Top 10 punch card over here, this is worth 500 rewards points. It's good through April 30th, and we need to get an achievement within one of the top 10 Easter eggs games here. So the first thing you want to do, of course, is click to activate the punch card so that you do get the first green check mark and you get credit for the achievement that you earn. Hopefully you get credit for the achievement that you earn once they get everything fixed again. But anyway, the top 10 games as far as Easter eggs are listed at the top. No idea personally what they're talking about with Easter eggs. I know Easter is coming up, but I don't know in particular how these games relate to Easter eggs. Maybe they all have Easter eggs featured within them in some way or another. But anyway, they're all listed here. I would recommend probably avoiding the two Xbox 360 games that are mentioned here, Fable 3 and Banjo-Kazooie. We have had some issues with Xbox 360 games not working for these top 10 punch cards in the past, so I would recommend using one of the other 8 games. And the one I'm going to recommend is Jurassic World Evolution. That's one we haven't used here on the channel before, so we're going to use that to unlock an achievement. And before we jump over and start taking a look at Jurassic World Evolution, let's go ahead and scroll down within the Rewards app. There's another new punch card down here for Earth Day, so you'll want to click and get this one activated as well. This is worth 500 rewards points, and I think this may be a US only punch card, unfortunately, but we'll click to activate that and get the first link there for Earth Day information. The second part is to earn the achievement. The third part is to click the Nature Conservancy link. So you want to click on that to get that check mark finished. Then you can press B, click on the World Wildlife Fund link, and you can see some funkiness here when I click on these links as well. So lots of strangeness within the Rewards app today. Anyway, just keep clicking on all of these links and pressing B to get back to the app. And they've even got some energy saver information about your energy saving options on your Xbox. But we'll go ahead and get started in Jurassic World Evolution now, and we'll unlock the quickest and easiest achievement here. So let's press A, and then you can press A to continue, and then you can press A on the campaign. That's where we want to go to get this first achievement within the game. And then we'll press A one more time to choose Jurassic World Evolution. And then there's a bit of an unskippable loading cutscene here, so you'll get to listen to the opening information, and that's actually the voice of Jeff Goldblum. I don't know if any of you are big Jurassic Park fans, but he was actually in the very first Jurassic Park movie back in the 90s, and he's been in quite a few of them since. So, very famous actor and cool guy, Jeff Goldblum. So you get to hear his voice in some of the narration in this game.
If only there had been 5.
Alright, so when we get to the second cutscene here, you can actually skip this one, so we'll just press B to skip that and save a little bit of time. And then we're going to do basically a little bit of creation on the map here. So this works as kind of almost like a Zoo Tycoon type game where you're looking overhead and you're building things. So we're going to press down on the D-pad to select enclosures, and we're going to construct our first building within the game. So you can choose the Hammond Creation Lab, just press A there, and then you'll want to drag the lab to where it's inside of this blue rectangle here, and it'll kind of overlap the fence just a little bit, and once you get it all in the blue, then you can press A to go ahead and have the game build that Hammond Creation Lab for you. So it'll take just a minute for it to be constructed, and then we can continue on. The name of the achievement we're going to get is Life Finds a Way, by the way. That's down at the lower right corner, so you'll see that there. So the lab is now constructed, and the next thing that we'll need to do is create a path. So you can press down on the D-pad and then start working on placing a path. So this is just like a little walking path, and you're going to connect it to one of the walking paths over at the side over here. And then you want to make sure that you drag your path over to connect to the front of the building. You could do it in a more straightforward manner than what I did here, but basically just keep holding down the A button and drawing your path so that it connects to the building at the front and the paths over to the side. All right, and once you've done that, we can start making our first dinosaur, which we're going to release into the wild. So after he finishes talking there, you can press A on the Hammond Creation Lab, and then press A to incubate a dinosaur. And we're going to choose the first dinosaur that's at the upper left there, so you can just press A to incubate that one. And then you'll see a progress bar at the upper left. You can see I'm at like 17% right now, and it just keeps going up. And as soon as we get to 100%, then we can choose to release the dinosaur, and then we'll unlock that Life Finds a Way achievement that I mentioned. So it'll take just a minute to create the dinosaur and get it hatched and ready to go.
There's always a last time and a next.
All right, so once we're at 100%, you can press A to release the dinosaur, and then you'll get a little cutscene of the dinosaur coming out of the Hammond Creation Lab and being released into the wild. You can press B if you want to skip that cutscene, and then as soon as that is done, you should get your achievement.
The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials.
So there we go, we've got the Life Finds a Way achievement. So at this point, we'll go ahead and switch over to the Microsoft Rewards app, and as I mentioned, when we get there, the top 10 punch card does not appear as checked off for me, even though we did successfully get an achievement. If we take a look at the Earth Day punch card, however, this one does appear to be working today, so you should go ahead and get credit for those 500 points if you're working on that punch card in the US. And if you have a lot of trouble with this and it doesn't work for days and days and none of us ever get credit for it, one option would be to submit a support request. And I have this link in the description of all of my videos here on YouTube, but it's also at the bottom of the rewards page. It just says Contact Microsoft Rewards Support. And you basically go through this process of filling out the form, and you let them know what wasn't working for you and how you completed the punch card and you didn't get points, you didn't get credit for it. Sometimes they'll come back and ask you for screenshots, so you might need to pull out your phone, just take a picture of the achievement that you got and the time that you got it, and you can send that back to them, and they're usually pretty good about awarding missing points. So that might be an option for those of you that work on completing the punch card and don't get credit for it. But hopefully they'll get this fixed in a day or two, and we will have things working correctly within the Microsoft Rewards app, and we won't even have to worry about filing any support requests. But anyway, that is it. Feel free to post other easy achievements if you've used another game other than Jurassic World Evolution, and you've got another one from the top 10 that you would recommend for everybody. You can feel free to post that in the comments, and that will be much appreciated. So that's going to do it for today for the Earth Day punch card and the Microsoft Rewards top 10 for Easter. I hope everyone has a wonderful Easter, and I will see you all in future guides. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button here on YouTube and hit that bell for notifications. You can also find some helpful links in the description of this video if you want to stay connected with us. Stay tuned for more Microsoft Rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.